Hello and welcome to my channel, The Danish Readaholic. Today I'm going through some 5-star predictions that I have for the year. Okay, so I have a pile of books. I didn't go for any specific number. I just kind of went through my shelves and was like, which ones do I feel like I'm just gonna love? Let's go through them. First up is one that I am really excited for, and I keep forgetting it for some reason, and I don't know why. It is Rise of the Red Hand by Olivia Chada. This is a sci-fi dystopian thing, and it is about some kind of revolution, and I'm here for it. So let me just, tell you a little bit about what this is about. So as I said, we follow this kind of revolution. This is set in the South Asian province, basically, and that is split into two. So we have the uplanders who are living in luxury and just, living their best lives. And then we have everybody else who lives in poverty. Then we follow our main character, whose name I don't remember. Her name is Ashiva. She is a red hand, and basically she is a smuggler, and she has this robotic arm, and I'm just here for it. She's the best of the best. She then stumbles into this uplander person, Riz Ali. They stumble into some dangerous activities done by the government, or at least that the government are trying to cover. And then I feel like it's going to be very government centered and very how like a government hides stuff from citizens and everything. And I don't know why, but this just seems like something that is just so cool. I'm definitely going to try and put it on my TBR soon, but then again also I do have a bunch of series that I want to finish. This is definitely a series that I want to start. I think that this will actually be a 5-star despite the fact that it is a sci-fi. Sci-fi is not really my thing, like robotics and spaceships and shit. That is not for me, but I'm trying it. I'm trying it out. The rest is fantasy. I'm just gonna get it out of the way, so if you don't like fantasy, then this is not the channel for you. I'm not gonna hide that. The next one we have is Warrior of the Wild by Trisha Levenseller. Why is this on the list? I freaking loved Blade of Secrets, so it makes me believe that everything that Trisha Levenseller is doing is just phenomenal. I'm so excited for this. It gives me badass female warrior vibes, which is also, I think, exactly what I'm gonna get from this. I am just so excited to get into this. So basically in this, we follow, I think her name was Rasmira, and she is trained to become this badass warrior kind of because she was chosen as the heir to their tribe thing to lead the village. On her coming of age trial, everything is sabotaged and she basically fails, which leads to her father banishing her and basically saying that the only way she can win back his honor is to kill this oppressive god. I believe that this is a standalone. How are you gonna get all that into this? I feel like this is going to be very fast-paced, and I really like a fast-paced book, now and again. Sometimes all you need is just, a quick, fast-paced, brilliant fantasy, and that is exactly what I think this book will be. Then we have Romanov. This was on my TBR for January, and I didn't get to it. This was my first line pick, and I am so sad that I didn't get to include it in my TBR and that I didn't get to read it, because I am certain that this will be a 5-star. I'm gonna have to change my battery. I am so sorry if the camera angle changed. Here we are. I was talking about Romanov and the fact that I am just certain that this will be a 5-star. Basically anything that is Russian fantasy, Anastasia kind of inspired, I'm here for it. I love Anastasia. It is just one of the best films, the best stories that I've ever seen or heard of. I am for some reason in love with the Russian setting and Russian kind of folklore. Russian history has always been very interesting to me. I am just here for it, even though shit is going on right now with Russia. But this is not that, so it's fine. But I am very excited to actually get to read this, and hopefully I can get to do that soon. It is a shorter book, but I am just certain that it will be a 5-star. I realized that I forgot to tell you what Romanov is about, but that's also kind of because I don't want to know what Romanov is about. I just want to read it, love it, enjoy it. That was the wrong order. Next up we have Daughters of Nrai. I don't know how to say this. This is by Renny K. Amayo, and is this a prediction that I have because of the cover? Probably, because I don't know much about this other than the fact that I think I'm gonna love it. It has something to do with a war that leaves the earth without the gods, and then the only like trace that's left of the gods are put into these two twin girls that are then separated at birth, and then they grow up believing that they're human. We then follow them through like this journey of self-discovery and everything, and I'm kind of just here for it. I have nothing else to say about this other than the fact that I'm excited. I think it will be a 5-star. Again, a shorter book that I feel like has a lot of potential, and I know that there is a sequel for this, and hopefully I love it so that I can get the sequel. The next two, I think they kind of go together, but then again, not really. It's just by the same author. And first up we have Caraval. For some reason I've managed to avoid any like major spoilers for this one, even though that it's so popular. I am just here for it. I know that there are some characters that are morally gray, or at least I believe so, and I do think that it has something to do with a circus and a game because it says remember it's only a game, and I don't think it is. I'm here for this, and I am excited. When I will be able to put the entire series on my TBR in one go, I'm gonna do it. I just need to, you know, get An Ember in the Ashes out of the way first, and then this will probably be my next priority series to bin. I believe we follow two sisters. I know that there are sisters in here, but I don't know if we follow both of them. And then there's the circus and stuff happens. We have Caraval. I believe this will be a 5-star. Without knowing much, I just have a feeling that this will be a 5-star. Then we have Once Upon a Broken Heart, also by Stephanie Garber. This, I believe, in even more than Caraval, which says a lot because, you know, Caraval, I feel like it's almost a certain 5-star, but this one just feels like it's for me. I believe we follow a girl named Evangeline who has like believed in love for her entire life until the person she is in love with has to marry somebody else. And she then wants to stop this wedding, and to do so, she strikes a deal with the Prince of Hearts, and everything that she has to give him in return is 3 kisses at any given time. And I remember that it said something about after the first kiss, Evangeline kind of discovers that it is not as innocent or as silly as she might have thought in the first place, and that you should never make deals with this kind of person. I am just in love with, well, this cover, and I'm so excited for this one. I have a feeling that this will be like a definite 5-star. The next one I'm very briefly going to talk about because it is a sequel, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 5-star. And that is Our Violent Ends by Chloe Gong. As we all know, These Violent Delights is one of my all-time favorites, and I'm so excited to reread it soon and then jump on this one. This is bigger than I expected, but you know what? I'm not mad about it. This is the conclusion to the duology, and I am here for it. I don't know how it's gonna end. I have no idea what's gonna happen, and I am just ready. That's all I have to say. In the first one, we follow Roma and Juliet, who are in 1920s Shanghai. They're from these rivalry gangs, and they have to solve this kind of mystery together. This is the continuation of that. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love it. Hopefully this goes on the same scale as like Illusionary and Incendiary, as opposed to Bonecryer's Dawn, Bonecryer's Moon, because we all know how that went. 5-star. The very last book that I have to talk about in this is These Holo Vows by Lexi Ryan. We basically follow Bree, whose sister was taken by I think it was the Unseelie King, and in order to get her back, she has to steal 3 relics from the Seelie court and deliver them to him, basically. And then I think she has to go to this court and kind of try and fit in and try to steal this without getting caught. And I feel like this sounds like something for me, and I am here for it. I don't want to know too much, so what I told you, I will probably forget tomorrow, to be honest, because my memory sucks. There's that, but I'm not going to tell you more about it. I just know that this will be a 5-star. I think that is everything I have for now. Also, I'm kind of on a bit of a time crunch, so I'm gonna have to stop now. Thank you so much for watching, and please let me know what your 5-star predictions are for the year. I would love to know. If you like this video, please hit the like icon, and if you want to see more of my bookish content, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. And also, if you want to be notified every single time that I post, you can hit the little bell icon and you will get your notifications that way. And until I see you next time, bye!